What's poppin', guys and gals? Tomas Patterson here with Boss Financial. Thanks for joining. We're back with another video. Yeah, so a quick chat today, guys. This is more of an in-the-moment, spur-of-the-moment kind of video. I didn't do much prep for this, so I'm probably gonna have a ton of people in the comments throwing in corrections, stuff like that, but I'm fine with that. You know, at least you're engaging. Today, I wanna kind of pick your brain, whoever's watching, and see what you think. We're talking crypto today, okay? And today's video is about the biggest, the baddest, the top two cryptocurrencies in the landscape today, and that is none other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, at the beginning of this crypto run back in 2017, all the talk, all the chatter was about Bitcoin, okay? If you're familiar with cryptocurrency, if you know what blockchain is, then chances are you already know what Bitcoin is. But come this time around, 2021, okay, this run, we've seen some extreme money, some big money, guys, pouring into the Ethereum network. Now, at a return of over 1100% in the past 1 year alone, okay, Ethereum is now getting the attention. And yes, I guess I'll admit I'm kind of biased on this, but Ethereum is finally getting the attention that it really deserves. But we're going to explain why, okay? Today we're going to go through a quick detailed summary on what the difference is between these two assets, what they really are, but more importantly, because of these reasons, we're going to explore if Ethereum just might end up becoming the next Bitcoin, if not even bigger. Please just make sure, if you do enjoy this video, if you gain any value from it, please just hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. I'm posting regular content like this, guys, so I really do appreciate it. All right, now first up is Bitcoin, okay? There's not much to say here, guys. This bad boy, it made its way from the chat rooms early 2000s, okay, to the newsrooms over a decade later now. Now, when it originated, it was more of a currency, okay? Founded back in 2009 by the alias Satoshi Nakamoto. This could either be one person or a group of people. We don't really know today. But computers, they solve complex math equations basically, and then they're rewarded with Bitcoin, okay? And these transactions, they're posted publicly. They're unalterable on the blockchain. The thing is though, Bitcoin was coded to only have a maximum total circulation of 21 million coins, okay? So now it's tending to serve more as a means of store of value as opposed to, you know, a currency. And as the reward rate for mining Bitcoin, it gets harder. That means that the difficulty rate, it keeps increasing too. That, as well as the transaction fees that are pretty high. This is also why it's becoming more of a store of value. Because if you take a look around, guys, there's way better alternatives, Litecoin, in the crypto space for transactional means. Now, at the time of this video, obviously the market's volatile, changes a lot, but right now Bitcoin is about $46,500 Canadian. That's around 37,000 US with current exchange. But this year, the past year, sorry, it's up 285%. So that's nearly a 300% return in the past year alone. Those are amazing gains, right? You can't argue with that. But hold on, let's talk about our runner-up, Ethereum. So Ethereum, this was created, it was an idea proposed by Vitalik Buterin. I'm probably butchering that name. I swear I've only ever read it. I don't know if I've seen a video with that. But this was back in 2015. So we're late game if we're talking comparison to Bitcoin's time in the crypto area here. But me, myself, I've probably had Ethereum since late 2016, I think. Right now, the current price is around 3,300 Canadian, or maybe around $2,650 US. Now, what is Ethereum? Okay, it's very different than Bitcoin. What Ethereum is a decentralized computing platform that uses Ether, okay? You might see ETH, that's actually the currency of Ethereum network, to pay transaction fees, or we call this gas. Now, developers, these are the coders, these are people that can use Ethereum to run decentralized applications and issue new crypto assets or Ethereum tokens. Now, Ethereum clearly serves a different purpose than what Bitcoin kind of served for. So there is no cap for the total circulation, unlike Bitcoin. So it's used less as a store of value. But I would say the key takeaway point for Ethereum is what we call smart contracts. Basically, these are contracts that are written in and they're implemented on the blockchain, okay? So this means that these contracts are totally public, and the technology embedded in this can actually execute certain terms or actions of a contract, and this is unalterable. So the way I see it, basically Ethereum is trying to become a type of world supercomputer, really, at the base, guys. And I personally believe that it's these smart contracts that are the most important thing, the most important innovation, rather, that we've seen yet to crypto. You may have heard of NFTs, okay? Non-fungible tokens. There's a whole whack of confusion when it comes to NFTs, but basically what non-fungible means is that it can't be replaced by anything else. These NFTs that run on the Ethereum network, they store extra information compared to just an Ethereum coin. The key here is that there's actually only one actual definitive original version to whatever you're taking ownership of. So that's why this is so important, because the ownership is public and it's unalterable. You can't change it. You can basically buy anything you want as an NFT, really, as long as there's a seller, but you would consider it proof of purchase. But recently, the craze for NFTs is usually around collectibles and art. While it might not make sense to some, okay, others are willing to pay thousands, even millions of dollars, guys, for some of these NFTs of art, even when you can have free versions available to view by anyone. The fact here, though, is that there is this ownership that's attached to the original, including all the rights associated with whatever you're buying, okay? It's this ownership and these rights that are really driving the mania right now as we move more into a digital world, basically. To put things into perspective here, a world famous artist, graphic designer, goes by the name of Beeple. You might be familiar. If not, I'm going to drop a link below where you can go read up about this. But he recently sold an NFT of a video he designed. I believe it was like mocking President Trump or something. But this sold at an auction for over $6.6 million, guys, for one piece of digital art. Basically, yeah, this whole thing, it's as wild as it sounds. It really is the Wild West of the digital world. But nonetheless, it is such a new industry. Time will only tell where things are going to head from here, but I believe there's lots of potential with that technology. Now, like I said, gas prices for sending and transacting on Ethereum network, they've been increasing, which makes it fairly expensive to do so. A possible solution to this, guys, it's a new update, okay? They call it Ethereum 2.0. I'm not quite sure when the actual implementation or the release date for this is, but what this is, it's an upgrade to the existing Ethereum blockchain. The goal is to make it faster, make it more efficient, and more scalable. Now, obviously, the benefits from this, guys, are the volumes of transactions that are going to increase because we're going to perform better as these bottlenecks are currently reduced. As well, it's actually going to make the network more secure as well as energy efficient. Bitcoin was really running away, okay? You guys know it, but Ethereum has climbed up and it's posed a threat to the #1 cryptocurrency. At the time of making this video, Ethereum price had an all-time high of up over $5,300 Canadian. That's around maybe 4,300 US. Before this actually took a huge dip, okay? This fell to under $2,500 Canadian, around 2,000 US at current exchange rates. Right now, the current price for Ethereum is around 3,300 Canadian, maybe like 4,650 US. So things are coming back up. Looks like they're starting to level off now. We had about a 53% dip from that all-time high, and that happened really quickly, guys. So we can only see now if things are gonna, start to pick up, or maybe we go down further. But keep in mind, guys, that we have been on one hell of a ride, okay? We came all the way up from under $950 Canadian. That was January 1st this year. By April, okay, April 11th more specifically, we reached 2,700 Canadian, okay? Why is this special to me, guys? Because 1 month later, okay, May 11th, it only took 1 month and then we jumped to our all-time high there. So we went about 96%, almost 100% jump in just 1 month with Ethereum. That is some serious gains. So like I said, Ethereum price dropped over 50% real quick there, guys. But keep in mind, in the past 1 year, that's 365 days, Ethereum's had over 1,100% return. And that's just 1 year. Ethereum since inception has returned over 90,000%. So Bitcoin has only returned about 45,000% since inception. So this is how I see it. In the end, if we're talking about price, Ethereum, it would have to break over $46,000 Canadian just to be bigger than Bitcoin, okay? So this is probably a return of more than 14x or 1,400%. This increase in that price is a lot less probable than if we were to talk about Ethereum catching Bitcoin, but in terms of market cap. Bitcoin right now is below $1 trillion Canadian again. It's at about $870 billion market cap. Now, I remember seeing Bitcoin at its all-time high not too long ago, and I think Canadian dollars, this was like over a $1.4 trillion valuation. So right now, Ethereum has a $380 billion market cap in Canadian dollars. So with this valuation, this means we would need literally more than 2.3 times. That's over double the amount of wealth poured into Ethereum than it's already existing right now. So it would be this that officially would tip the scale. I honestly wouldn't say it would happen anytime soon, but here's the thing, guys. If anyone's learned anything from the crypto space, this whole ride here, it's that your mind can be blown overnight, right? So your expectations versus what happens is rarely related if you think about it. So at the contrary, even despite these recent dips in the crypto market, can you even call that a dip? Like we discussed earlier, Ethereum in the past 1 year is up over 1100% alone. So is a 53% fall from that all-time high, is that really a big deal in the grand scheme of things? You tell me. I don't know. Because just look how much it shot up. You know, some might actually just call this a correction. So look, what I'm getting at is that this is a risky thing. Crypto is. It's new, it's volatile, but also me personally, I have been personally invested in crypto for a while, okay? And I understand the potential that this transformative impact, that this technology, what it brings to the world, okay? And it just so happens that at the time of this video, crypto has never been more widely acknowledged, accepted, and understood than it has today. Just the other day, the US Federal Reserve Chairman, his name's Jerome Powell, he announced that the US is actually going to be coming out with and releasing their own form of a digital currency. So I don't know about you, but if that doesn't allude that maybe this time around things aren't just a bubble, then I don't really know what would. And China has actually already done this themselves. They've already acted on a digital currency earlier. So we're just really starting to understand how the majority of these uses and possibilities can impact and benefit society. I find you just used to see YouTube videos or some small talk here about crypto, but guys, now I'm hearing about doctors, I'm hearing about engineers bragging about their crypto holdings. It's always possible that prices could fall in the future. If you're a fan of my videos, then you know how often I say no one can predict the market. Usually I'm talking about the stock market, but the exact same can be said for the crypto world. In fact, it's not at all the same. It's actually way more risky and volatile, as it's really just emerged and taken significance in the past few years. So you definitely cannot predict the crypto world. But if there's a chance that things, go steady out from here, if the crypto market in general stabilizes, continues to grow, and gain status like we've seen, then it's going to come down to a small handful of the most useful digital assets that turn out to actually hold up and become or remain the big boys. Because at the end of the day, there really is major differences between the uses of Bitcoin versus Ethereum. Bitcoin, on one hand, it kind of has the advantage of being so well known already, so well established, while Ethereum, on the other hand, brings a whole new technology to the table. It's a whole new ball game, really. Basically, there isn't any other platform that's so widely used and so versatile as the Ethereum network, from the consumer end of things, also to business, from policies, you name it. Like we spoke about earlier, even NFTs are rising up as a new and exciting, although somewhat confusing industry, but even GameStop, okay? If you want to follow that saga, now they're releasing that they're building their own NFT platform. GameStop is on the Ethereum network, so I guess all stops are out now. So how about you? Do you think Bitcoin is going to be continuing to lead the pack in the future? Shorter term, long term, do you think it might be Ethereum or maybe another cryptocurrency? Absolutely, no one knows, right? That's the end of my video today, though. Guys and gals, thanks for watching. I would love to know what you think, though, so go ahead, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. I'm posting regular content about investing, personal finance, wealth building, debt management, motivation, coaching, you name it, I'm making videos for it. So make sure to also subscribe if you're not part already, and join this financial community we got going here. Also, share this video with someone who you think would like to see it as well. Follow me on Instagram at Boss Financial Channel, and I also actually just made a TikTok account as well. I never thought I would say that. I'm not really sure what the plan is for that either, but go ahead, feel free. You can also follow me there at Boss Financial. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Stay positive. We'll see you next time.